Hi. Hi. Good morning. I'm Rebbi. I just got out of bed like 10 minutes ago. Yeah. I woke up like 2 hours ago, but then I just didn't want to get out of bed. Hi. Good morning. Hi. And morning, Rebbi. How was your Easter? My Easter was very fun. It was really good. Yeah. And my roommate and I just went out and did a bunch of stuff together. It was really cool. Yeah. Yeah. Just we don't really got a lot of friends and family around, so we just like, well, let's just chill together then. And we figured out a bunch of stuff to do, and it was really an eventful day. Yeah. I got to hold bugs. Yeah, we went to a place with bugs. It was really cool. Yeah, they're fun hanging out with those bugs. Yeah. I was kind of nervous to hold the bugs, but they were actually very easy to handle. Very chill, very chill. Yeah, hi. I thought about tricking you guys while I was down here. I thought about saying like, I could be naked down here right now. You would not know. But I already spoiled it. I'm not naked. Yeah. Yeah, they had all kinds of bugs. They had all kinds and you can't hold all of them, but they were cool. They had a lot of tarantulas. I thought that was very cool. I want to hold a tarantula, but tarantulas aren't really like an easy thing to hold, you know. Well, all the bugs that you could hold were like kid friendly too, you know. They were actually all in a little kid area. But I got to hold them too. I thought it was cool. Yeah. Yeah. And they had a little tank with diving beetles in it. Yeah, my roommate was very surprised. She had never seen bugs that could go underwater. I'm like, oh yeah, there are bugs that can go underwater. They had the diving beetles. We saw them swimming around. Yeah, and then I told her about this kind of spider that I learned about. There's a kind of spider that it hangs out underwater. It blows itself an air bubble and puts it around its body so it can breathe, and then it goes underwater. Isn't that cool? I didn't know spiders were smart enough to do that, but there's a kind that can. And it's really cool. It's really cool, yeah. Yeah, and I think there's like fishing spiders too that like, well, I don't know if they live in the water, but they fish out of the water. Yeah, scuba spiders. Very cool. And they had this one cage. It was full of assassin bugs. Yeah. So we saw a lot of assassin bugs. I've heard of assassin bugs before, but I can't remember any of my assassin bug facts. I don't know. There were a lot of them in that container though. And there were these big mantises. I thought it was really funny because we walked up to an enclosure and I immediately spotted the ghost mantis. Which like they look like leaves. They're one of those mantises that look like the leaves on a plant. So they camouflage. And we walked up to one of those and I immediately spotted the mantis. Because the coloration was just slightly different from the actual plant. But I told my roommate, like, look at the mantis, and she was like for just a second, she didn't see it. Like, huh? And then it started moving, like right after, and she was like, oh, but I was hoping he didn't move right then, because I wanted to see how long it would take her to see it. Yeah, it was really cool. And then then I got to hold a bunch of bugs. Yeah, they had a bunch of these little like containers, and you just like take one off the shelf. You do it yourself. Like I thought they'd want to assist me, but no, they're like just take them off. I was very gentle taking it off and setting it down and making sure I didn't tip it. And I got to hold. I forget what the kind of isopod was, but I got to hold an isopod and I thought that was cool. They were very chill. They were kind of nibbling on my finger a little bit. It didn't hurt though, it was very cool. Yeah, and I held 2 different isopods from that container. And then I picked up a different isopod container. But these ones, they started biting me and it kind of hurt. I went to pick up one of them, but when I lifted up my fingers, there was another one that had crawled onto my hand. And it was by like the joint on my finger. And it was biting me and I was like, ow, 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 you little brat. Yeah, it didn't hurt a lot though. But it did burn for a little bit. It did burn a little bit, but it didn't last for too long. I thought he was a brat. He was stinky. Yeah. So I didn't hold them for too long. And then I picked up a container that had dubia roaches in it. Cause I'm nervous to like hold roaches, but I wanted to try. So I picked up a container that had dubia roaches, but they did not want to be held. Every single one I tried to hold, they ran away. And I didn't want to force them to be held if they didn't want to be held, so I just talked to them, and then I put them back. Yeah, but then I saw that they had the container with the Madagascar hissing roaches, which are bigger than the dubia roaches, but I was like, I guess I'll try with these. Because I would have been very disappointed if I worked up the courage to hold one and then none of them wanted to be held. So I set the container on the ground and I opened it. And I lifted up like the one hidey hole that was in there. And there was just one roach that I saw that was in there. I mean, there might have been more in there too. But that was just the one that I saw. And I picked him up and he was just kind of... Whoa. he like kind of slowly turned his head and kind of moved his antenna like he was like, huh? Like I woke him up from a nap. What's happening? Yeah. Which I looked it up after because I was thinking maybe they're nocturnal, and they are. He was eepy. But apparently so are the dubia roaches, but they were a bit more like skitter around. But yeah. Yeah. That was terrifying to me, but I'm glad you had fun, Rebbi. Yeah! No, the Madagascar roach was very cute, actually. I liked him a lot. You know? Because they're a little big, but he was very chill in my hand. He just kind of sat there, and I could tell that he was eepy. And then I put him back. That was it. I put him back, yeah. And then after that, I wanted to hold the millipede and the leaf bug. And those ones, you had to pay $5 each to hold them. I think that was because they were more like specialized. And they were in a separate area, so they did need the employees to go get them for you. Yeah. Like, they had like glass tanks as opposed to like the plastic containers that the other bugs were in. Yeah. And there was a sign on the millipede container that said like just be aware there's a chance they may nibble on you and may secrete a yellow fluid that stains your hands. But this should not happen if they are handled very gently. And the lady was like, I presume you read the sign, right? And I was like, yeah, I read the sign. And then she let me hold the millipede. And she said, if it starts nibbling at you, you can just kind of gently poke its head. And if it's not being good, you can hold the other one. There's 2 in there. And she handed me a millipede. And I was like, ah! But the millipede was very good. very good millipede. It just kind of walked around on my hand. It didn't try to nibble me, and it didn't secrete any fluid on me. So. It was a very good millipede. Yeah, she did start to try to walk up my arm at one point, but I didn't let her get very far. But it was really funny because, like the millipede was like decently big. You know, they can get decently big, but they're so light in your hands. Like I could barely feel its feet on me. Yeah. And it turns out she was a girl. She was a girl millipede. Yeah. She was very chill. And then I put her down, and it took her a full 2 minutes to walk off my hand. Because she was slow and has lots of legs. It takes her a little bit to get through all the legs. Yeah. And then she handed me the leaf bug, and she was like, "You're actually the first person to hold these leaf bugs. You know, they were babies for a while. Didn't want to let them hold them when they're babies. But you're the first person to hold them." And I was like, "Wow!" So then she handed me a leaf bug, and he kind of just sat there. I was holding it very gently. I was trying not to let my hands shake. Like, my hands were kind of shaky the entire time. And it wasn't because I was nervous. Like, I didn't feel too nervous by that point. But my hands were just shaky. I think I just have shaky hands. I think they're just a little shaky by default. I'm not sure. But I was trying very much to hold still. And he just sat there. He didn't move very much. And I was like, well, that makes sense. Because these bugs, they camouflage themselves as leaves. So they shouldn't move too much, you know? He's trying to camouflage, I think. Yeah. And I thought it was very cute. And occasionally he would kind of wiggle that side to side. Just a little bit. Kind of like the stink bug. No, not stink bug. Stick bug. From the stick bug meme. Yeah, the stick bug meme. But then eventually I put him back in the container. I held him up to a leaf, and he immediately was like grabbing at it. He was like, "Get me out of here!" He just immediately climbed back up on the leaf. He's like, "Yes, this is where I want to be." And then I closed the container. And then yeah, that was it. That was the last bug that I held. It was really cool. I really liked the bugs. It made me like the bugs a lot more. Yeah. Although there was this housefly that was flying around the entire time that I was holding the bugs. And every time it landed close to a bug I was holding, I would just like glare at it. I don't like houseflies. I'm like, get away. Get away from my bug. Yeah. Legs for days, literally. Yeah, it took her 2 minutes, the millipede, to crawl off my hand. It was so funny. Yeah. And then after that, we went to go see a movie. Then we went to go see the Sinners movie. Because my roommate was very interested. I was a little interested too. So we went to go see it. And it was very good. It was my first time seeing a movie with like vampires, but like in a horror way, you know? Well, actually, I think it was my first time seeing a vampire movie at all. I don't know. I remember I saw like a couple scenes of Twilight because my parents watched it like way back when it came out. My parents watched it, and I saw like a tiny bit of it, but they didn't want me to be there because they were having a couples movie night. So like, I've technically seen a little of Twilight, but I've not sat down and watched an entire movie. So I guess this was my first vampire movie. And they were like actually scary. And I was thinking about it when I was watching the movie. I was like thinking like, I saw videos at one point talking about how because of Twilight being so popular and kickstarting like a popularity phase for vampires, but in a more romantic way, a lot of people didn't really take vampires seriously as monsters for a long time. So when I was watching the movie, I was like, Whoa, yeah, this is what vampires are supposed to be. They're really scary. It was a really good movie. I really liked it. Yeah. I thought one of the guys looked familiar, and turns out it was Michael B. Jordan. And I don't really know who Michael B. Jordan is, but I know he's famous, and I've probably seen him in something else. Yeah. 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 Were there any sticker bugs? Not the live ones. They had a lot of bugs that were also like pinned in displays and stuff. And there was a really massive stick bug that was like pinned in a display. He was huge, like the size of my forearm. He was really long, but he was not alive, so I could not hold him. No. I heard it was a good movie. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. I always feel a little awkward when something sexual starts happening in a movie, though. I know it's rated R, but whenever I see something like that start, I'm just like, ah! Yeah. That's not very big. It's very big. He's super big. Super who? Yeah. If you want to see good vampires, just watch the Monogatari series. Is that implying that the vampires from this movie were not good? They were very scary. No, I really like the way that the villain was done. I don't want to spoil it at all, so I don't want to give any details, but the villain of the movie, their scenes were very, very good. Yeah. They were creatively handled in a way that I felt like this is a really scary character. You know. Yeah. I would recommend it if you want a good vampire movie to watch. It's very good. I like that it was set in the earlier time period too. I like it. I think it's set in like the 30s or something. I like those older time periods. I think they're cool. Yeah, I like when movies and stories are set in those time periods. Yeah. Yeah. Just eat the fly. No, I don't eat bugs. No, you guys are really slow to learn that I don't eat the bugs. Yeah, I just like them. I think they're cute. Yeah. It had me wondering if bugs are actually pretty easy to care for, maybe. But I guess that would depend on the bug. I don't know. I think I'd worry though that maybe I would kill it. Because like a bug is really easy to accidentally squish. What if you accidentally squish your bug? Then your pet is gone. And they're dead. I would be sad. Yeah. Hi, Wibby. Hey, yo, Webbo. How you doing? They all but short lifespan. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that part. That makes me sad. That's the same reason I don't want to get a pet rat. Because I've heard they make fantastic pets and they're very cute, but they don't live very long. I mean, I'm sure they live longer than bugs, though. Yeah. If you get a lizard, you have bugs to feed the lizard. I used to think that maybe I could have a pet lizard and I could feed it bugs, but now I feel like I would feel bad. Well, I used to feel like I would feel bad anyway, but now I feel like I'd feel extra bad. Because I like the bugs. Yeah. I like butterflies with their springy tongue that they lap the nectar up with. It looks so cool. I've even taken photos of that. Yeah! I used to remember what that was called, but I feel like I can't remember it anymore. But yeah. I always wanted to get an ant farm. I think when I was younger, I used to want an ant farm too. Because some of the cartoons that I would watch had like an ant farm on it. And it looked really cool, you know? Yeah. It would be less traumatic than a hamster managing to get into the baking soda and vinegar. I saw a post talking about that not that long ago. Is that really a common thing? Well, I've heard hamster owners say apparently like there's a lot of weird hamster deaths that have happened. But I don't think I want to have a hamster. I don't think so. I don't know. Well, really, I'd be happy just to get a cat. But I can't get one right now, so... I'm always thinking, like, is there another kind of pet that I could get? But it's hard finding one that suits both my and my roommates' needs and stuff. Because I don't want to get one just for me, when I'm not the only person who lives here, you know? The proboscis. Oh, thank you. Yeah, proboscis. Yeah. I have a friend who keeps ant colonies, and he has literal thousands of different kinds of ants. Wow! I wonder how you care for so many ants. But you can't get them out and hold them, though, can you? You can't do that. Maybe? I'm not sure. I want a pet that I can interact with. No. Yeah. Like, I heard there's this kind of spider that makes a good pet. If you want something that you don't interact with at all. And I forget what it's called, but it's a kind of spider that lives in sand. And the enclosure that you can get for them is just a box, like a glass box with sand in it. Because apparently they can't climb up the sides of the box, so they're just in the sun. And you just feed it every now and then. And also the spider is incredibly venomous and can kill you if it bit you. But if you want a spider that you don't have to care for very much, and you can get that kind. But I forget what kind it is. I'd have to go look for it. Yeah. I think I heard about it on a video. I think it was Clint's Reptiles. Yeah, it's a guy on YouTube who does all sorts of pet videos. He's called Clint's Reptiles, but he does videos for other animals too, like bugs and birds. And I know he has one on like a house cat. He does this series of like the best pet for you, and he goes over different kinds of pets, and he says like these are the pros and cons. Here's our rating system. He has like a rating system based on like different factors, like upfront cost and like how hardy they are. Like, are they easy to kill, or can they like withstand a little bit, you know? And like different things like that. And I know him, neat stuff. Yeah. And he did this video on the spider, but I can't remember what kind of spider it is. Maybe I could find it if I just look up his page on YouTube. Let me see. I haven't watched any of his videos in a while. Clint's Reptile. I'm gonna look up Clint's Reptile spider. What kind of spider? The best pet spider. Oh! It's the six-eyed sand spider. That's what it is. The six-eyed sand spider. Yeah. Here, I'll show you guys the link if you wanna check it out. And apparently they're very easy to care for, but they're also incredibly venomous, so it just kind of depends. It depends on what you want, I guess. But I really like his videos, because they taught me a lot about pet care. And I think if you're gonna get a pet, you should definitely do as much research as you can into that pet. You know, even if you think it might be an easy pet to care for, you know? Yeah. Actually, I remember I found his channel because a while back I thought I would want to have a green iguana as a pet. I thought they'd be really cool, you know? Having a green iguana. And I wanted to do more research on their care and stuff. So I found his channel. The green iguana video was the first one that I watched. And he spends the entire video roasting the pet harder than any other pet I've ever seen him rate. Because apparently they make terrible pets. And they're really fussy, and they can send you to the hospital if you're not careful. Like, they can whip you with their tail, and their tail is like when they say they can whip you with it, they mean it's like a whip. It can cut through your skin. It can cut down to the bone if you get hit by this tail if they whip you with it. And that's not to mention their teeth and their claws, which are both, you know, pretty strong in their own right. And they can get really fussy, and they need practically an entire room to be their enclosure too. You know, you can't just get them a tank. They need like a room. They're big enough for that. Yeah. I like them, but maybe they're not the best pet for me. Yeah. Desert creatures have to survive a while between meals. Yeah, that was one of the things that I remember was mentioned in the six-eyed sand spider video, is that you don't have to feed them too often. You would just have to make sure you never knock over its container because it's incredibly venomous. Yeah, I love my bearded dragon. She's like a pokey little cat. I like bearded dragons. They seem to have a lot of personality. Yeah. I've never owned a reptile though. I've entertained the idea of owning a reptile, but I get so nervous about it because I've never had one before. And I really worry that, like, I would mess it up somehow and kill them. You know? There's so much that goes into it. Like, you have to regulate the tank temperature, you know? And they need, like, a certain amount of humidity. Like, a lot of reptiles are like that, if not all of them. Because they're cold-blooded and stuff. And my house, I live in an old house. It doesn't have very good heating. And I know that's separate from, like, the heating that would be in the tank. But I feel like that would make it harder, perhaps. So, I'm not sure. Yeah. But then you gotta know, like, how often to feed them. And then I've heard with bearded dragons, you have to bathe them, but you have to do it very carefully because they can easily drown. And you might not even realize that you're drowning your pet. And I can't remember why, but there's just something, I think there's something on them that they can get water in. Like, I think it's separate from their nose. I can't remember though. This was a while ago. I guess if anyone here, I know Alexis has a bearded dragon. If anyone here has a bearded dragon, maybe you can fill in the gaps on that information. Yeah, but it can be, yeah, it can be a bit of a bit much, you know. You really gotta make sure you know what you're getting into when you get a pet. Honestly, I would say the same even for cats and dogs because there's all the different breeds and they all have different like requirements and preferences and temperaments. Definitely always make sure you research what you're getting before you get it. Yeah. Large spiders are also under pressure and can burst open or crack from afar. Oh yeah, tarantulas, they're very fragile. If you were to drop them, then they can like burst open and die. You can rupture their abdomen and they'll die. Yeah, it'd be really sad. Yeah, I have a ball python. It's like an advanced pet rock. I've heard actually ball pythons can go a little while longer than a lot of snakes without eating. Is that true? Like, I know you don't have to feed like most snakes all the time. Or maybe all snakes. But I've heard ball pythons can go a little longer than a lot of snakes between feedings, you know? Yeah, snakes don't do much. They kind of just coil in a circle and they sit there. Yeah, I think sometimes they'll interact with you, but they're very chill. Yeah. And they don't really need to be handled. So like, you don't have to like pull them out and interact with them every day. You know. A friend of mine keeps iguanas. They let her pose them for pictures, and they can be hand-fed without much of an issue. They get a lot of attention, though. Yeah, like, I've heard with the iguana, because you can do research on green iguanas. It's kind of a gamble. Like, there are people who say that their iguana was very good, but then, like, there could be, like, changes. Like for example, iguanas have like a puberty phase that I think lasts for a few days. And that puberty phase, they usually turn into like raging, tantrum throwing toddlers. You know, like a terrible twos phase. But that can also permanently change them. So I've heard stories where sometimes the iguana is really chill until it hits that phase. And then sometimes they go back to being chill when it's over, and sometimes they don't. Their personality is just changed for the rest of their life, or like for a good chunk of it. And sometimes people say their iguanas were actually really rowdy, but once they hit that terrible twos phase and they were done with it, then it was more chill afterwards. So it kind of, based on what I've heard people say, it seems like it's kind of a gamble with personality and aggression level. And like, I don't know if I'd want to take that chance on something that could hurt me like that bad, you know? Maybe. Because like, I know people say like, okay, if you can't take care of an animal properly, then the right thing to do is to take it back, you know? You know, like if you can't make it work, then you should take it back. But I wouldn't want to take it back because I adopted them, their family. But then like, if you run into a pet that just genuinely does not work for you, like I think that would be an incredibly hard decision for me. Because I wouldn't want to take them back. I feel like I'm abandoning family. But if I also just cannot provide them what they need, or we're just that incompatible, then like, there's not really much else that you can do, you know? You know? They can drown when bathing if you pick them up. My general rule is that I wait for her to move around in the water before I pick her up. Oh. See, like you wouldn't think that that's like a thing, right? But then when you research about their care, you find out. You know, that's about bearded dragons, by the way. That's about bearded dragons. Yeah, like I never would have thought that that's a thing. But then you research their care, and then you find out, like, hey, this is a thing. And if you're gonna have one, you have to be wary of this. You know. Yeah. Note to self, fight giant spiders with giant pointy thing in the top of them. No, the spiders are chill. Yeah. I remember hearing there's this kind of spider that lives in the desert, and they'll like tumble roll down hills and stuff, down the dunes, in order to build speed and get away from predators and stuff. Yeah, they just coil themselves into a ball and just tumble down the hill, down the sand dunes. Yeah. The reason is because there's a part of their throat that they open when they drink, and if you pick them up before it closes, water can rush into their lungs. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Like there's something about them that can cause drowning if you're not careful. And I'm very worried about that because I've never had any kind of reptile. I've never had bearded dragons. I've never helped care for them. I've never had any friends that have had them. So like, I'm so worried, like, what if I were to have one and then I mess that up? You know? Yeah. But I'm also a little, like, nervous to get a pet that, like, I don't know. Because, like, I know I might want to, like, travel and go on trips. And my roommate especially loves to travel and wants to travel with me sometimes. So, like, I would need to get a pet that can, like, either it's a pet that can easily be boarded, like a cat or a dog at a boarding place, or it's a pet that can be left on its own safely for like short trips and stuff, you know. Yeah. But like, you know, because we don't have a lot of friends and family around. We don't have anyone that can come over and like watch the pet. And that's probably one of the biggest struggles with selecting a pet. It's like, but one of the downsides of not having friends. I used to have a dog. She died at the end of 2030. I'm so sorry. I still miss her so much. It's too hurtful to lose them when they're like young baby. I'm probably never getting another dog. Yeah, that's unfortunately just a part of having a pet. Yeah, unless you get one of those birds that outlives you, but that's a different problem. Then you need to figure out who's gonna take care of it after. Did you guys know that parrots can live for that long? Parrots can outlive you. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. If I were to get a parrot right now, like a baby parrot, it would outlive me for sure. I'm just like, huh? They can live for a really long time. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to when I get a pet and they pass away as well. But I really like having a little animal companion. I really like animals. And I would like to have a pet at some point. I think it'd be really cool. And I have lots of experience caring for cats, because my family would have a lot of cats. So I have some experience caring for cats. I feel confident in my cat caring ability. I just don't feel confident in my ability to care for anything else. Yeah, my parents didn't get a lot of animals when I lived with them. Yeah, so we don't have a lot of variety. The generational pet parrot, yep. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's why I got a python. Has a fighting chance of outliving me. Really? I think I forgot how long they live for. Ooh. Yeah. Just don't release it into the wilds of Florida. Oh yeah. Well, you shouldn't release your pet into the wilds of anywhere. You know. I think a lot of people think like, I'm gonna release my pet snake into the wild. It's a snake. It'll survive. Like, I don't want it anymore. Don't do that, no. Because not only may your snake actually not survive because it's domesticated and it's used to being cared for, but also, if it does manage out there, like, it could become an invasive species and spread like crazy. And that could hurt a lot of the other native species. Like, the Florida Everglades have that problem with, Burmese pythons. I think it's Burmese pythons. They're not supposed to be there, but they're everywhere. Yeah. Not sure about other reptiles, but bearded dragons in particular can go up to 2 weeks without food, as long as the heat light continues to work. I could just forget about her and she'd be fine. Yeah, maybe they'd be a good pet. I don't know. But like, can they go that long without handling? I mean, I know reptiles don't need a lot of handling, but I guess just the fact that I know bearded dragons have a bit more personality than some reptiles, it makes me wonder if they need more handling. I don't know, because I definitely don't want to get an animal that needs care that I would not be able to give it, being like gone on a trip for a week or two, you know? I would want to make sure that it would be okay, you know? I don't think I could live with myself if I got a pet that could not, like, withstand that and then something happened. I would feel so bad about it. I just got 2 kittens. They're pretty independent. Yeah, hi, kitties! Hi, kitties. Hi. Yeah. Hi! Yeah. I'm turning out, but how long do you think thumbnails will take? I don't know. I mean, I actually probably should get started on those. I was getting distracted by the yap. I had so many fun things happen yesterday. I didn't even get to finish talking about everything that I did yesterday. Because we also got dinner at a German restaurant, which I thought that was cool. Yeah, we got fondue, and I love the fondue. It was very good. And then I got some cabbage rolls. I've never had cabbage rolls before, but they were really good. I really liked the cabbage rolls. Yeah, it was very fun. Yeah, and it was great service too. Yeah, I'm getting my thumbnail software open now. I open it. Yeah. I love fondue. It's Swiss though, not German. Who cares, me Dara? Actually, that's not German. What? You can go to any kind of restaurant in America and they have some other options that's maybe not specifically that type. That's normal. Yeah. But have you ever considered that some types of fondue maybe could come from Germany, and that's what they have? Bleh. Yeah. Okay. Let me open up the next. Okay, I'm opening up a new dot. And now. Are you guys ready to restart this thumbnail? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's see, where is it in here? Coin for fun. Thank you.
Best vlog, Rebbi. Glad you're getting to do things you enjoy.
I really thank you. Yeah, it was such a fun day. I'm really happy that we got the chance to do it. Because, like, most of the time, we're just at home, we work, you know. I especially don't go out much because my work is here. So, like, I don't really have to leave the house much, so I don't. Which probably isn't the best thing for me. But, you know, it's easy to get sucked into the routine of, like, normal day-to-day life. So we both were like, okay, girls' day. Let's just plan a bunch of fun things we don't normally do and go do them. And just create, like, a whole day of unique experiences. And that's what we did. Yeah. It was really fun. I'm happy we had the chance to do it. Now we go back to day-to-day life. Oh yeah, girls' day! Yeah! Yeah! I was super happy. It was so much fun. I'm raising my bearded dragon while watching. And no, she doesn't really need constant attention like some pets. She does love the attention, but they're incapable of understanding sadness or loneliness. They have the perfect existence. They never get sad or lonely. Maybe a bearded dragon is a good fit. I want to do more research first, though. I definitely don't want to get a pet that, like, I'm not 100% certain that I can care for. Ooh, tailless whip scorpion. I like those. Okay, let me look at my schedule. What are we making for the week? Okay, so to start, we're gonna need to make a couple of Varia SMP Minecraft thumbnails. And the first one that I used for, like, the opening, that was provided for me. So I have to make, like, a new one from scratch. I have to see if I can get the Varia SMP logo, because I don't think I have it saved on my PC right now. We have 2 different streams this week for that, so we'll make 2 different thumbnails. I might even, oh, I guess I'd have to do that right now, huh? I was thinking maybe I could log on and, like, get some screenshots of my house or something to put in the thumbnail, but I would need to log on to the game, like, while I'm on stream, and just, yeah, I'm not good at multitasking. I'm not good at yapping while I do something like that. But I really want to now. Maybe I should make those in my spare time, like, after the stream. Oh gosh, but this schedule is kind of weird with thumbnails. Because, I scheduled 2 different days where I want to play the Oblivion remake, but we gotta see if it drops, because it's only rumored to drop. Like, I was gonna start Skyrim, but if Oblivion is coming out, then, like, I might as well just play the remake of Oblivion. But it's not, like, officially confirmed if it's dropping. But, like, I didn't want to schedule something else, and then it turns out it does drop, and now I have no days this week to play it. But, like, we either make thumbnails for it, and I don't know how many photos there would be to make the thumbnails. Or I also might have to make thumbnails for the backup games, which would be, like, a lot of thumbnails. You know? Yeah. Maybe in the dark, in the food world, I'm losing. Yeah, you are. You don't need to get so specific with food and stuff. It's all good food. And it was great. It was really fun. Yeah. You should have made another amphibian that says they're fine with you. Yeah. And she's a tree frog. Yeah. Actually, do tree frogs go in the water a lot? I'm not sure. I almost said she's a toad. But I don't think toads live in the water like frogs do they? I actually don't know much about other frogs. I just know myself. That's an area of animals that I don't know a lot about. So I should do some research on frogs and fill in that gap in my information. Yeah. I would definitely do the research. I watched countless videos and read dozens of articles about caring for them. Yeah, I'm really happy to hear you did that. That's like the proper thing to do. When you're looking to get an animal. I'm really proud of you. Thank you for treating your bearded dragon right. Thank you. Yeah, pet is a several-year commitment. Spending a few days or weeks deciding seems reasonable. Yeah, and I would have to make sure like I have the money as well. Even if I like took a week to research it and decided that this pet is for me, I probably still would not get one right now. Because I have a couple trips this week. This year. I'm not going anywhere this week. I have a couple trips this year. that like I still need to like go on and pay for. So, you know, and I have a couple projects that I've been working on that is gonna need some funding. So like stuff like that, I would have to get out of the way first for sure, and then just make sure that like I'm okay to take on a financial responsibility like having a pet. Yeah. I might even wait till like I don't know, I'm a little bigger, making a little bit more money, just to be super certain, because I wouldn't want a pet to like, you know, I'm not able to like care for it. Like what if it needs to go to the vet or something? I don't have that much money, you know. Yeah. So we have the Varia SMP Minecraft, and that's later today, so we should definitely make sure we get that thumbnail made. We're doing Phasmophobia for the Cursed Hallow event. It's the Easter event. We have a couple weeks to do it, and I definitely don't want to miss out on the new Easter trophy. So we're gonna do that, and that'll be really fun. Just play some solo Phasmo, get some levels up and stuff, you know. And then we have the 2 days where I wanna play Oblivion, but I don't know if it's dropping. Apparently we're supposed to find out if it is. Like I saw someone say the rumor is that it's dropping at 12 p.m. Wait, they didn't say what time zone. I don't know. We might end up playing like more Mudbound or Fate or something. I said Mudbound and Phasmo were the backup games, but then I remembered like, well, we're playing Fate, and I would love to play some more Fate. So maybe Fate would be like a backup game instead. So we should definitely make another Fate thumbnail. We should make a couple of Oblivion thumbnails. Yeah, if I end up not using them, then I could always use them later. Then we have another Varia SMP Minecraft and Members Mario Kart on Saturday. And we can just use the thumbnail that I made last week for the Mario Kart, because I debated having a Members Mario Kart last week, but then I ended up feeling like I just didn't have time, or I was too burnt out. So I decided like this week we'll do it for sure. Yeah, because I want to do some other member stuff besides just like making thumbnails. It makes a great chance to yap and stuff, so it's like a members yap stream every week while making the thumbnails. But I also just want to occasionally do more stuff with you guys too, you know. So I want to do members Mario Kart, and that's what we'll be doing. Yeah. Yeah. What sound does a tree make? That one. That sound. Yeah. Bethesda is Eastern US, if I recall, so possibly whatever time zone that would be. Then I guess that would be EST. So if it's 12 EST, then that'd be in like 10 minutes. That's in 10 minutes, I think. So I guess we'll find out. We'll find out. Okay. So to start off, we have the SMP. guys, should I hop on Minecraft and try to take a screenshot of my house or something? I might do that. I don't know. I want some Minecraft. Like I want to take screenshots, but I forgot to do it beforehand. Here we go. Varia mod pack. I won't show it on stream or anything, but like, I guess just like hop on real quick and get a couple screenshots. You know, just of like the land and stuff around my house. Wait, then I have to figure out where they get saved into my PC again. I'll figure it out. I wish they just get saved in my normal screenshots folder. Wait, but what if I like took the Minecraft game, hid the UI, and then just manually took a screenshot outside of Minecraft? That would be saved to my normal screenshots folder. It would be. Wow, loophole. Maybe we found a workaround. Okay. There's one other person on right now. Please don't be weirded out that I'm on just to get thumbnails. Okay. How do I hide the UI? What button is that again? Is it function F2? No, that's the save a screenshot. F6? No, F5? Okay, no, that changes the perspective. F4? No. F7? F8? F9? F10? F11? F11 full screened it. F1? Okay, it's F1. It's the last one that I checked. Okay. I am taking a manual screenshot. Okay, I got one screenshot. Now I just need to take another one. Oh god, my cursor's... I haven't put the UI back on yet. So my cursor is still just like, you know. Whoa, they have like an actual like tower built up there now. Sorry, I'm not I'm getting like spoilers. My neighbors have built some stuff is all. Okay. Let me put F1. Okay, the UI's back on. Let me just go back in my house. I'll close the game. We have some screenshots. Okay. I felt bad that I forgot to schedule some Varia SMP last week, but we have 2 streams for it this week, so we can definitely do a lot of Minecrafting. Okay, I got the screenshots. It's not Alt F4. You won't trick me with that. Yeah. Although there have been times before where I try to close a game using that and it doesn't work. So like even when I want to, it doesn't work. I feel like I get trolled even when I want to do it. Okay, let's see. Screenshots. Here we go. Okay, let me just drag this in here. I got 2 screenshots since we're making 2 thumbnails. This one is inside my house. Oh god, I'm used to using Metabang. It's quite big. Be something like this maybe? It's kind of dark in my house, but at least now we know there's enough light that monsters aren't spawning. At least I don't think so. Or maybe they could be spawning at night, but then I have a giant window in the top of my house and they just die the next day. I don't know. Yeah. Just became a member. That's $2.99 in my life. Hi, Jesse. Welcome in. Wait, we just got started working on the very first thumbnail, so you're just in time. I spent like 40 minutes yapping. I'm sorry. Well, I think especially when I had a day off and stuff. You know. Yeah. Oh, speaking of screenshots, I have something that I'm going to add into like the Google Drive with PNGs. I'll show you guys what it is. I got a dedicated Frabo. I got a dedicated just Frabo. There was nothing else in it. It's just Frabo. What if this was just of it? I thought maybe you guys would appreciate having a Frabo. So I got a Frabo. Yeah. Although I think maybe did I forget to hide like a layer when I was doing it? Cause what is this line here? Did I forget to hide a layer? I think I may have? Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't see that there now. What the heck? I might need to retake it. I might need to retake it. Because I wanted it to be like nice and clean, you know. And to give you guys like a Frabo that you could do stuff with. So I might retake it. I might retake it and redo it later before I add it. But I wanted to add like a dedicated Frabo PNG so you guys could just do something with the Frabo. I think I forgot to erase a layer though. I mean, no, I was gonna say maybe I could fix it, but I don't trust it because it's like a transparency. It's like a transparent, you know, you can see through it. You can see stuff through Frabo, you know? See? So maybe I shouldn't try to do it, maybe I shouldn't try to just fix it. I don't really want to take a whole new one though. I might just try to fix it. I don't know. His name is dedicated Frabo. yeah. Anyway, I was gonna get a screenshot of me. First one to let you guys know that like I plan to add that. So yeah, that'll be really cool. Let me see. Maybe we can use this one. This one's cute. This one has Frabo in it. Yay, Frabo! Let me make it just a touch smaller. It doesn't need to fit in here entirely. I just want it to fit nicely, you know. We've you know, nicely framed here. There we go. Let me see if there's a Varia SMP logo. Yeah, here we go. Varia SMP. Varia SMP logo. Ta-da! Okay, I got it. So, yeah. Fravo's so handsome. I know. Isn't Fravo just the bestest thing you've ever seen? Fravo is very handsome and very pretty. Yeah, very much. Varia SMP logo. There we go. I might change the way it's like organized because it's more of like a longer logo rather than like a round icon. I couldn't remember what it looked like actually. Whoops! No, don't twist it like that. You can like frame it nice up here. Okay, and then maybe I'll just put myself here in the middle. Perhaps? I'm not really sure. I might make the background a little bit brighter. I might do that. Let me go to color adjustment curves. I love that I can just do this in Krita. I used to use Metabang, and this was not something that I could do in Metabang. Like you can raise the brightness, but it gets all white. Like you don't get the like like complexity to this tool in the other software. Look at that. I just brightened up the whole thing. It looks nice now. I feel like it still needs something, but it looks nice now. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? I think so. I think so. I think it looks nice. Yeah. Yeah. Needs chicken jockey. No, it does not. Did you guys see all the stories of people going crazy over chicken jockey? That scene? I still have not seen the Minecraft movie. I think we're waiting for it to come to like streaming. Because I don't want to go to the theater by myself. And my roommate's not interested in going to the theater to see Minecraft. Especially not if there's a chance that people are being crazy about it. Like, Rebbi riding a chicken. That'd be cute. But, I'm not sure. Well, especially right now, because Google is still being weird with its, like, search features. I don't know. They're not working for me. I don't know if I need to update something or if Google's broken. Because I think my Chrome stays pretty updated on its own. I'm not sure. I don't remember the last time I had to manually go update it. I'm not sure. Phasmophobia. That would be cute. That would be cute. But I really want to fix that Frobble picture before I use it on anything else. It's such a shame. I didn't notice that line was there until today when I was looking at it. I mean, I guess it's not the... No, it bothers me. It bothers me knowing it's there. Maybe we can fix it. Maybe we can fix it here on stream. Let's see if we can. If we cannot, then I can just like close the project and it won't save over it. I'm curious if we can fix it. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, it's like right here. Guys, I'm really nervous if I'm gonna be able to fix this manually. But like, I think the transparency on the other side is gonna make it hard because like this here and this here are slightly different shades. Okay, let me open another layer real quick. We're gonna add a white background so it's all the same. Okay, there we go. Yeah, look at that, bro. What is that? It's like you got a hair stuck in you, bro. Okay. Oh. Loud truck outside. Psh. I think this is gonna mess it up, honestly. Well, we'll see. No, you can definitely see where I patched it. It's not even transparent though. It's not transparent. Yeah, I don't think I can fix. I think I'll have to just take a whole new photo and replace it. Okay, never mind. We give it a shot. That's our brain. No! Say, Bubble, you don't have a brain. You're just a bubble. Use the shrink tool over the line. I don't know. I don't use that. I don't know everything that Krita can do. I don't know how to use that. But I feel like this thumbnail needs something. I feel like it needs something. Maybe just like a border. Normally I do these borders in Metabang. So let me see if I can do these. Oh, there we go. Okay, I guess that worked. Next door. Oops, wrong tool. I just feel like it needs something. You know? But I don't know if this is what it needs. Okay. And then I was thinking we could also take the red shade and just kind of like shade the top of it. Can I give it a bit of a gradient? Like that? I'm not sure. I think the bottom is also thicker than the top and it's bothering me. But that's an easy fix. I don't know, what do you guys think? You think it looks nice? I think the bottom is also thicker than like the sides too. What the heck? Why is the bottom so thick? Making the sides thicker would require me to do more work. And the bottom ended up so thick, bruh. I'm just gonna undo it and then redo the bottom. Ah! I literally clicked the brush tool, bro. Oh. Okay. Does that look even? Thick bottom, no! Yeah, it's in the brushes. The shrink brush is a miracle worker for so many things. In the case of the line, it'll shrink it away completely. Even if it's not its own layer? Well, if it was its own layer, I could just delete it. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good. Maybe make the top just a little thicker. Like how it, oops, like how it was before. Okay. You know what I haven't done in a while. I haven't animated anything in a while. I wanna get back into animating things. I've just been planning so many things. You guys know what's happening early next month? You guys know what's happening early next month? You know. I'm animating something right now. Painfully about. It's hard for me to come up with ideas. Ideas are not my strong suit. If I ever have a good idea, you guys have to praise me, okay? Okay? Because ideas are not my strong suit, so you should praise me. My birthday? Is it your birthday next month? Right, I guess there is that. But I was thinking of something else. Do you know what's early next month, guys? I just realized I forgot to take the other color. I was like, why is the color not showing up? It's because I didn't color pick it. Ignore that. Mayflowers? I suppose so. But I was thinking of something else. Yeah, your birthday? Yeah, it's my hat's day. My hat's day is coming up early next month. I've been trying to remember to plan for that. Yeah, trying to remember to plan for that. I wonder if we could add like a white stroke to it. Layer style. Stroke. Make the color white. Like that, but less thick. It's too thick. A little less thick. What do you guys think? Maybe a little more thick. I'm trying to match the logo. What do you guys think? What do you think? It's cute, isn't it? Yeah, 2 weeks from tomorrow. It's 2 weeks from tomorrow. I gotta start advertising. I haven't made any advertisements for it. I've been juggling like 3 or 4 different things in the background. And that's besides just streaming. Yeah. Mine's in just a few days too. Everyone's hat's day is here. Yeah. Looks great. Yeah, thank you. Okay. We will go ahead and save this. I'm gonna also save it as a project file. Varia SMP. So we could use this for future thumbnails. Okay, saved. This is our first thumbnail of the day. Yay! Party! Yeah. Okay, and then we can also go ahead and make the other Varia SMP thumbnail, which is not till later in the week, but we can just go ahead and do it now. Since we already have this open and we're working on it, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Let me get let me get the other screenshot that I took. I took one outside my house too. And then I'll also swap in a new PNG, so we're not using the same one. This one is cute, but I feel like I used that one all the time. Okay, yeah, this one. Okay, we'll just reorganize them. So, let's get rid of that one. We'll put this over that, and then we will resize it. Very cute though. And I also want to resize the background. It's very pretty. Very pretty thumbnail. There's like some lava. Look, you can kind of see the tower that I saw. Look, they built a whole tower up there. They built a whole tower. That's cool. Okay, how about right here? Very nice. I might just make it a bit brighter. Let me go up here. You know what I just remembered? Hang on. Is that too bright? I feel like it's too bright. Maybe just like that. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah. I've been seeing all this like Super Paper Mario fan art on my timeline, and it's like super cool, and it's really made me want to play Super Paper Mario. Yeah. I want to play that game. Didn't I order a copy? I think I have a copy now. A physical copy. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. This is thumbnail number 2. And I will just save that. Yatta! Although I guess because I made it in the same one, we can't scroll through both at the end. Oh, I forgot about that. Dang. Oh wow. Okay. Next we have the Phasmophobia event. And let me go to the Phasmo page. Let's see if we can get. I don't know how many resources they have for this. There is a photo that they showed, but God, I'm gonna be covering. It's already pretty well put together. I'm gonna be covering something. Or, well, I guess I'll save it. Phasmophobia. Cursed Hollows. The Cursed Hollows Easter event. Yeah. You know, I did not get any candy from the Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny didn't bring me any candy. Does that mean I haven't been a good girl this year? I didn't get a chocolate bunny. I need to get a chocolate bunny. Phasmo. Oh wait, I have to open a new project file first. Okay, new project file. Phasmophobia. Cursed Hollows. Okay. So, I want to see if we can do something with this. Because Phasmo doesn't release a lot of, like, resources for the like, timed events. So, I want to see, like, can we do something with this? I don't think it works by those rules. Was there no candy in those eggs you hid? Those were for you, not for me. Which actually I was really happy to see that so many people liked my Easter egg hunt. Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't able to reply to a lot of comments because I was out with my friend yesterday. But like, I'm really happy that so many people liked it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm really glad. Yeah, so like, I don't want to cover the glowflies because I think they look cool. So maybe we can cover up the Phasmo logo. Like, I need to put Rebbi somewhere. I need to put myself somewhere. Let's see. I make it just a bit bigger? My white hair is good for covering things. I just wish I wasn't covering the other jaw. Did they release anything else that I could use? I wish Phasma would release more resources. Okay, they did use some other screenshots. Maybe we should use one of those instead. But they put a freaking Phasmophobia logo in the corner of this one. And this one. And this one. Do you really need to watermark all your Phasma pictures, bruh? I guess maybe we could use this one. Phasmophobia cursed Hallows 2. Maybe we can use this one instead. It's more green rather than yellow, but let's see. Yeah. Phasmophobia. Okay, cursed Hallows 2. So there's also this one that they use, and I think this one might be better to use. I could just cover the thumbnail, or not thumbnail, the watermark. It's in the corner. Like this, maybe? Maybe? Put her in the jar. No! No, you guys are just perverts. No, you're not. Although I do have a jar asset, maybe we can have troubles just in the jars. In the background. Wait, let me get my jar. Let me see if I can find where it is. I found it. I found it. Okay. Let's do 2 of them. Like this, maybe? Like this, maybe? And then we could do like the trouble emotes. Yeah. Let me see. I have a jar asset. I just have it saved on my computer. I have a bunch of stuff saved on my computer. Okay. We can make smaller. perfect. I'm in trouble. Ah! I'm put troubles in the jar. I'm putting troubles in the jar. Cute. I like it. I think it's cute. Yeah, troubles in the jar. Yeah. Okay. I just want to do some lighting touch-ups. Okay, well, hang on. So first, there is a source of light, like yellow light behind me. So I should keep that in mind. Perhaps like this? I feel like it's too dark though. It's too much shading on the face. You know, it looks good like photo-wise, but there's a lot of like dark on the face. Maybe like that. And then maybe we can also I don't like how dark it is there. But I think otherwise that works. Yeah, like that, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Because I've been told my face should not be too much like shaded for lighting and stuff. Because it still needs to stand out on thumbnails, you know? People have to see the thumbnail and it has to stand out to them. Okay, so now we're doing this jar. Yeah. Maybe like that. I'm not sure. What's your face? Papa's might need some shading too. We're very bright down there compared to you. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Yeah. No, I wouldn't leave something that bright. I'm doing stuff in order. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe like putting some green dots from the dots projector on there as well. Cause they're over here by the dots projector. But there's no green dots, so we might do green dots. I hope that's the right shade. I hope I grabbed the right shade. It's kind of hard when the dots are so small. Let me see. Yeah. No, that's not the right shade. Bright green. No! Bright green. Yes. Although I don't know if I can make this look very natural. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't think it looks very natural. Maybe we shouldn't bother trying to merge that in. Get back followers, yeah! Although I might try to add like a green hue over the jaw at least. Just like a green hue over the jaw. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I wonder if I could add some of that green to me too. It might look like absolute garbage, but I want to see what it looks like. I think it looks like absolute garbage. It's too strong. Oh, yeah, let me lower the no, I don't want to lower the opacity of the can I not lower the opacity? The strength of my airbrush. Maybe if I just do it like really quick. That doesn't look so bad. That looks a little better, I think. What do you guys think? I have to do it very carefully. I don't know, I feel like it still doesn't look very natural. Like it's not as bad, but it still doesn't look as natural as I want it to. Meh. I think the title should be somewhere. I'm actually thinking I won't add the title to this one. The thumbnails don't always have to have logos and titles. I feel like this one would be too cluttered if I added it. What do you think of the shading? I wonder if the green should just be a brighter color. What if I tried it with this shade instead? Oh yeah, wait, that looks more natural. This color looks more like a glow. Doesn't that look cool? Doesn't it look cool? Doesn't it look cool? I think that looks pretty cool, yeah. Yeah. I like it. Yeah. I wonder still if we could make the jars blend in with the light a bit more. Oh. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, it's like so cool. It's like subtle, but I think it does a lot. Don't you think so? It looks cool. Yeah, I like this thumbnail. I like this thumbnail. I like this one. I think the only thing I'm wondering about is if this bright patch is still too huge. That's like the only thing I'm wondering about at this point. But it's way too obvious. Like that, maybe? I think it looks a little better, yeah. Yeah! That shit looks good. Yeah, thank you! Thank you. Yeah. I think this looks really good, yeah. I put so much effort into this thumbnail. I wanted to make sure it looked good. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna save it like this. Phasmophobia. Cursed Hollows. Very good. I like this one a lot. It turned out very good. Yeah. Okay. We can move on from the Phasmo one. Are you guys excited to see the Phasmo event? Yeah, it's been a while since the last one. I'm excited to play one. Okay. So next for the next 2 days, it's Oblivion remakes. Did Oblivion drop while we're streaming? Did the Oblivion remake drop? Is it here? I love your lips in the thumbnail. Even though you're actually a Phasmo god, it would not actually be afraid. Yeah, that's true. I feel like it's a little clickbaity. But, you know, a scared expression probably gets more attention than a not scared expression. Not that I heard of. Mom! I want to start Skyrim if they're not dropping it. But I don't want to start Skyrim if they are going to drop it. A scared Rebbi is also cute. Yeah, you guys don't get to see me scared that often. I think if a horror game is super atmospheric, then that's where I feel like, okay, that's where I get scared. But if it's a horror game that I know, and if it's not super atmospheric, like, I know people say Dead Space is pretty atmospheric, but I guess I still didn't find it scary. I don't know, there were a couple parts I got spooked, but they just announced they're doing an announcement trailer tomorrow. Still no exact release date. I guess maybe we're starting Skyrim instead then? Question mark? Question mark? You can play Skyrim anyways, because we won't know how Oblivion remake will be, and Skyrim has a lot of memes and nostalgia. Yeah, but true, but when a game comes out, like, I want to play it when it comes out for a couple different reasons. One is that I never played through Oblivion, really. Like, I haven't finished all of Skyrim. You could spoil me on some things on Skyrim if you were to, like, say the right thing, because I haven't played all of it. But with Oblivion, I barely played any of it. And if it comes out, people are going to be talking about it. And people are going to be like, oh yeah, let's openly discuss spoilers because of how old this game is. And like, I'm not going to argue against that, because I do think people should be able to discuss spoilers more openly once something is old enough. But I just want to try to avoid that. So I want to play it when it comes out. And then additionally, if you play a game when it comes out, I think it performs a little better versus like an old game. Unless it's a retro game. I think if you're playing like it's old enough that it's retro, then there's like a market for that. Yeah. I don't usually focus on like numbers for stuff, but when it's your job, you gotta think about it sometimes. Just at least a little bit sometimes, you know? There's barely any story to spoil, and the Elder Scrolls Sneeze, you just don't know what the fuck you're talking about. There's a lot of story. Yeah. Spoiler on Skyrim, nobody tell me about the dragons. I never did beat the main story. And then there's a couple campaign quests that I never beat all the way either. I never beat the Dragonborn DLC. I've been to Solstan, but I never did like a lot of the story there or anything. So like stuff like that, you could spoil me on, and yeah. But like Oblivion though, like most of that is undiscovered for me. I just really don't want to be spoiled on Oblivion. No one finishes Skyrim. You just become a stealth archer and fade into nothing. I do tend to stealth arch quite a bit. But I've been trying to make sure my one-handed skills are good too. I don't want to only stealth arch. Like, I do sometimes. But my character is kind of a hybrid between a stealth archer and like a dual-wielding axe user. Like one-handed war axes. I'm trying to like balance between those. At least with my current character. But I'll make a new one and start fresh if we stream it. Yeah. You should maybe wait. But I don't know when they're dropping it. And we gotta make thumbnails and stuff. And the whole reason I grinded to beat Dead Space was so I could start a new series. and now we don't know what to do. Can always play Fate and Mudborn too. That is true. We could just make another Fate and Mudborn thumbnail. You know? Yeah, we could do that. I just hope it has some of the original jank. It's what really gives the Elder Scrolls game their charm. Just not the game crashing or ruining jank. Oh, yeah. You know how many times I've seen Horkers fall from the sky? Actually, I have this one clip on my Switch from like way early when I started playing Skyrim. I have this clip on my Switch where a dragon flew by and there's just a giant on its back. Like, I don't know what happened, but somehow a dragon picked up a giant and flew around with it. I don't know. It's the only time I ever saw that. It was near Whiterun. It was so funny. Yeah. Also, nobody's gonna talk at length about a story of a game that came out 20 years ago. I wouldn't worry about spoilers if I was you. Nah, I think you really underestimate people. And also, there's probably a good handful of people who have never really played Oblivion. I mean, you're looking at one of them. You're talking to one of them right now. And I think people are going to be posting stuff that I would consider spoilers. Especially when you consider that my definition of spoilers is a lot more strict than I think like a lot of people's definition. So what you might not consider a spoiler, I definitely do. You know? I'm just trying to be conscious of that. I think there's a good chance that would be spoiled, but if they're just revealing an announcement trailer and it's not actually like happening soon, then I think we're free to like start something else. So we could either play Fate and Mudborn, or we could start Skyrim. I really wanna play Skyrim. I wanna play Skyrim. Yeah, I wanna play Skyrim. Skyrim, yes. Yeah. Let me see if I can get like some random Skyrim photos. Why do some of these look like they have mods on? I don't want Skyrim with modded graphics. I just want some basic, normal Skyrim photos. What? Eh? 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 What should the first thumbnail look like? Actually, guys, should we try to make it like epic, or should we make it one of my favorite glitches that on the PS3 in particular, mammoths had a tendency to spawn way up in the sky and fall on the ground and die. I would see horkers spawn from the sky a lot. They wouldn't die though. They would just land on the ground. Yeah. Yeah. Start Skyrim anyway. When Oblivion comes out, just swap to that. Call it Skyrim Oblivion version. I don't want to start too many series though. You know? I don't want to start too many series. Nobody plays a Bethesda game without mods. I do. I've never played Bethesda game with mods on. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start Skyrim. I'm trying to decide what to put in the background. Should I go like with the standard Skyrim, like photo with the dragonborn standing on the mountain? Or should I go with like a town photo or a dungeon photo? I think a dungeon photo would work well. Oh man, if I start Skyrim again, then that means I have to do Bleak Falls Barrow again! I don't like Bleak Falls Barrow! I'm tired of Bleak Falls Barrow! Yeah. You were in the vast minority, especially since they allowed mods on console. Does that include the Switch? Because that's how I play. I've never played Skyrim on anything that's not Switch. Okay, let's see. Skyrim. Let's just do dungeon. Give me a Skyrim dungeon. Give me a Skyrim dungeon. This one looks pretty good. Skyrim Dungeon 2. I think this is different from the previous Skyrim Dungeon photo that I saved. I think so. The Switch version of Skyrim has the Zelda Master Sword as content, I think. I don't know about the Master Sword, but it does have like a Breath of the Wild tunic that you can wear. Yeah, but I don't think that's what my character is wearing. I think I have something else. I don't know. In the chat race hands if you can do Bleak Falls Barrow blind. I know Bleak Falls Barrow very well. I'm just tired of doing it. Meh. Okay, let's go to a new file. Yeah. Okay. Let me get the Skyrim Skyrim! Skyrim Dungeon 2! Skyrim! I wish the UI wasn't in so many photos though. There's a freaking mini map up here. There, now it's gone. No, it is gone. Yeah. I really want to play Fate 2 though. I really want to play Fate 2 though. I really want to play Fate 2 though. Wait, I have an idea for okay, hear me out. Hang on. Wait, hear me out. Hear me out. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. This is not a real PNG. I hate you. Okay. I want to try to get a bit creative with the thumbnail. Hear me out. Let me get a photo. Let me get a photo. I wish I took more exaggerated smile photos. I guess I can use this one. Oh, I'm so sneezy. Maybe this one. Maybe. Wait. Let me get a few more assets. Okay, don't I already have this exact buckler image? Is that from the Elder Scrolls? I just saved it. It might be. In that case, I already have that. Okay, wait. Okay, I got the stuff. I got the stuff to decorate it. Okay, so I might use this photo, but instead, we could also use a few things. It's pollen season. Yeah, I know. It's pollen season. Hang on. Okay. I wonder if I should get, I don't know, should we use like a photo like this or like a big one? I'm not sure if, like, should I add like this Skyrim logo on here? And make it like the Fate logo. I don't make it like the Fate thumbnail. Wait, the Skyrim logo. Oh, the Skyrim logo doesn't really cover like the Fate one does though. Yeah, no, maybe we won't do that. No logo. Maybe it's the one using the Fate thumbnail. Yes, it's from Skyrim. I didn't even notice that. That's That's so funny. I kind of want to take a different photo. I don't want this dopey smiling photo. We have to use something else. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh no, not that. I'm gonna take a new photo. Okay. Wait, don't I already have angry photos though? I already do have angry photos. I want something with more aura. It doesn't have enough aura. It looks too similar to all my other ones. Don't I have angry faces already? I do have angry faces already. I could use this one. Okay. Now let me get all the stuff out. I'm gonna get all the photos out. Here's that. Yeah, this is from Skyrim. There's that, and then. I'm gonna dress myself up. Yeah. What if the thumbnail is you at the beginning with the execution before Alderman comes in? Wait, that actually just gave me a great idea. Wait a minute. That just gave me a great idea. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. I won't get rid of this. I'm gonna keep this. But hear me out. Let me see if I can find some stuff for that. Hear me out. Honk. Okay, wait. I think I found a photo of Helgen like from the execution site. Okay, honk, stop talking when I'm streaming. Hang on. Okay, hang on. I don't know if YouTube will allow this, actually. I don't know if YouTube will allow this. I don't know if YouTube will allow this idea. But I wanna see. Can I just find like a simple wooden box side view? Oh, come on! None of these are the kind that I need. I hate it! Why is it so hard to find what I need? Why is this so hard? None of these are what I need! I'm so sad! And Google is like horribly horrible right now. Yeah, because it still won't let me use their filter tools for some reason. I'm just gonna look up wooden box. What the heck? Why is it so hard to find a wooden box photo? I really wanted to show you guys this idea, but I'm starting to wonder if I'll be able to. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, this isn't a transparent background. I'm finding some wooden boxes from a side view now, but they don't have transparent backgrounds. Does this sort of photo just not exist? Does this just not exist? Okay, I'm gonna take this one and just pray that this works. We're just gonna pray that this works. Okay. Let's start building this up now. Okay, so first I'm gonna pull up the background. Perfect. Okay, there's Helgen. Okay, let's see if this wooden box works. I think it'll work. Okay. Oh no! I almost closed OBS. It was like, there's currently a broadcast running. Are you sure you want to close it? No, close it! What else was I gonna get? Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, hear me out. Okay, first let me hide everything that I don't currently need. Okay. Alright. Oh, you can select both of them at the same time? No, put that back. Okay. YouTube will allow this. I don't know if YouTube will allow this, but we're gonna see. Give me a second. I don't have one without my head. Hang on. Oops. Now put that back in. Oh! I need to learn to lift my brush up more. It brought way too much back. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. Wee. Now this is a peak thumbnail. Do you think YouTube will let me use it? I mean, it happened, it's wait, I just have an even better idea. wait. wait, let me flip it. Actually, the red arrow is kind of blocking the axe. It might be too cluttered, but I just think it's really funny. I don't know if we can actually use the arrow. Maybe if I can change the shading for enough of this. The sovereign guard awaits. Okay, wait, hang on. Okay, let's see if we can kind of make some of these things like mesh a little better. So I would like if I could... Yeah, here we go. Yeah! Yeah, that looks more like a box you'd find in Skyrim. Just like that, maybe. Yeah! Yeah! We need to make the thumbnail stand out a little bit more because I think the axe blends in with the building in the background too much. What if we took the Helgen background and kind of zoomed it in some? Like this looks a bit more natural, maybe. Yeah, like the perspective looks a little better, I think. yeah, make the axe brighter or darker, no problem. Yeah, I might make it a bit brighter, because like the light in the background and the axe don't really match, so I might make it a bit brighter. Maybe like that? It doesn't take very much. That was so subtle. I barely even moved it. Rebbi, no, your head, it's not what it looks like. Wait. I just realized. Put it down here. I really want to use the red arrow, but I don't know where to put it. Wait. Can I put it up here? That is so funny. It's kind of blocking the axe though. It's bothering me. Maybe I shouldn't be bothered by that. What if it's behind the axe? No, then the axe is blocking it. Maybe I should just move the axe. I feel like the axe's position is kind of perfect though. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, it's a little perfect though. Okay. What does this something look like from a distance? I'm really curious if YouTube will let me keep this thumbnail. Hi, visited Hogan! Gone, run! Oh man, there's gonna be so much pressure to create more shitposty thumbnails like that. That'd be so funny though. I feel like it still needs something. I feel like it still needs something to really stand out. I think maybe we should make the background a little darker. I think it needs to pop a bit more. This actually looks more like Skyrim now that I think about it. Like maybe not that dark. Something like that. That looks like more like Skyrim. Wait. And then can I adjust the axis colors further? I want to really put emphasis on the axe. So clearly we need to do this. Oh yeah, we can blur the background. That's a pretty good idea actually. How do I add just a simple blur to it again? Oh, blur. Gaussian blur? Okay. I don't want it to be too strong. It's perfect! Now if you see it from the background, you can tell it's a beheaded. I really hope YouTube will be okay with this thumbnail. Now this is a work of art. This is the best idea I've had all day. I just gotta say. I candy coming out the bottom of my head. That's so random though. I think this is a masterpiece. You were lying when you say don't get great ideas. This is amazing. I think if I'm honest though, someone in chat said that I should make it at the beheading. And I don't know if this is what they had in mind, but it was one of you guys that gave me the inspiration for it. Heck yeah! The first Skyrim thumbnail! I'm gonna do it. We're never topping this, boys. I saved it! What did I walk into? Just making thumbnails. Yeah. Hi, Catherine. We're just making thumbnails for this week, you know. Yeah. How are you today? Wait, but we have another day where I was supposed to play Oblivion. Do I make another Skyrim thumbnail? I remember trying to drop by say hi and see you killing yourself. No, that's not what's happening. It's an execution. Yeah. This is exactly what I had in mind. Wow, better than imagined though. It's amazing. Yeah. We need another thumbnail though. And this one I'm not really sure what to make the next Skyrim thumbnail. Because, like, the execution is something you're guaranteed going to have happen. Like it's the beginning of the game. It always happens on every save file. But, like, I don't know what we're gonna end up doing after that. I don't know where I'm gonna feel like going and what quests I'm gonna feel like starting with. I don't know. Where should the next Skyrim thumbnail be? I just had a crazy idea, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Wait a minute. Oh man, no, I don't think we'll be able to. Man, wait, I want to do it though. I like this idea that I just had. The thing is, it requires me to have... It requires me to have certain assets. Dang, I have this great idea. Is it gonna make me like go turn on Skyrim and snap the photo myself to get the photo? I wonder if I'm gonna have to do that. Because I just had a great idea for the next thumbnail and I don't want it to go to waste, but it requires a very specific photo. And I don't think I'm gonna get it from the internet. Should I go get my Switch and turn on Skyrim real quick? It's for the good of the thumbnails! It's for the good of the thumbnail! Yeah, okay, wait. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be right back. Okay, I got my Switch. So it needs to be charged a little bit. It still needs to be charged. I need to plug it in. Also, my Switch is making this weird noise. Stop talking to me, John Battleborn. You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death. I think one of the fans is going out. Stop making this noise. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. I need to get a specific photo I thought about just going and doing it in another room, but like maybe I shouldn't leave you guys unattended for too long. You might get lonely. So we just got on his last legs. Is it? It's been doing that for a while. It doesn't always do it. Like now it stopped. But I think one of the fans is just not great. Yeah. And the battery. Because I only haven't played it for a couple days and now it's like dead. Why is it dead? I don't understand. I don't get it. It's like when I started my computer. It's not supposed to make a noise like that. And that's part of why I've been thinking about getting the Switch too. Because my Switch isn't doing too great anyway. My Switch is old. It's been used a lot. Okay, I'm walking around. I need to find a certain mob. Hang on, I need to find a certain mob. We're working very hard on the thumbnails. But this week, we're working very hard on the thumbnails. Okay, this mob is literally everywhere. Give me the mob. Why is my controller vibrating? Eh? Oh! What? Wait, well, there's just randomly a dragon attacking. Wait, why can't they move? Stop it. Well, there's a freaking dragon attack. Not right now, but I came to get a photo. Stop talking, White Run Guards. I can use this for my thumbnail. Oh my god, I'm stuck again. Why am I stuck again? Why is there a Boethia cultist here? Why is he naked? Get out of here, Boethia cultist! I was wondering why it said there was 2 bad guys. No, you don't! Die! Where'd the dragon go? The dragon left with me with the dumb Boethia cultist instead. Ooh, a book. I took the book. Oh wait, there's the dragon, it's still here. Get down here so I can get a photo for my thumbnail. I was gonna use something else, but if I can use a dragon, then that might be cooler. Except I need him to be on the ground, he's attacking up high. Nah, never mind, I'm gonna walk away. Nah. My Switch can go a little a month on standby and be fine, but if you think about playing it, it dies within a minute. I know! Like, I had it sitting on the charger literally a few days ago, and I haven't played it for just like 2 days, right? 2 days. Okay, maybe I should just kill this dragon. It's almost dead. It's attacking a mud crab. A mud crab is fighting the dragon. Get back down here! He killed the mud crabs! No! Our bravest warriors! Did you say he's attacking up high? No! Up high! Because he's attacking at a tower. Okay, either get over here so I can use you for my thumbnail. Okay, perfect. I got photos. Kill him, White Run Guards! Kill him! Okay, he's dead. Hi, God. Hi, God. The guard's just staring at me. Oh, never mind. He walked away. Okay, well, I was gonna get a different map, but I got photos, so I guess it works. Yippee! Yeah, I'll take that stuff. I I have enough carry weight that I can pick up a dragon bone too. A dragon bone. Wow. Oh my god. Mama. It's like the ancient legends. Dragon bone. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Okay, let me see my photos. I snapped a few of them, hoping that just one of them will work. I think this one will. Okay, yeah. I think this one will work. Okay. I need to send it to my phone and then email it to my PC. Do people know that mudcrabs are real creatures? Yeah, I think I've heard of that before. Okay, I'm going to fall asleep because I have to use my phone for this. Yeah! Hopefully this will be worth it. I'm happy that the dragon was there because I did not actually see the mob I was looking for. But this might be cooler. Maybe. I'm not sure. Okay. Alright, done with switch. Put in sleep mode. Recharge switch. Okay. Now I email to PC. Go to my email. No, I want to send a new email. Okay, send email to Rebbi's email. Picture. Oops. Insert photo. This photo. Send. Okay. Let me see if I have the photo. I have a photo. Okay, I have photo. Okay, I should have photo. I have photo. Photo. Yatta! Photo! Yippee! Okay. Yippee! Okay. So. Where the frick is my cursor? The cursor gets so small on Krita, I can't even see it. I swear to... Okay. Okay. Next we need a PNG of me. I know exactly which PNG I want. Okay, it has to be one of these. Not that one. This one. This one. Yeah. This one. Okay. Bah. Okay. I'm not sure how to position this. For this idea. I'm not sure where to position the dragon for this. I'm not sure. Okay. With my chair behind, actually, this might be harder than I was thinking. With my chair behind, I might need to take a new photo that doesn't have this. Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. I think I need a new PNG. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take the photo very fast. It'll be worth it, guys. We're putting so much work into the thumbnail. It's gonna be worth it. Okay. Hide that. Hide that. Okay. Untails your frog. You guys can't see that because it's cursed. Okay. I'm gonna take a new photo. Perfect. Okay, give me a second. Okay. Okay, tail is back. Okay. There we go. Back in place. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this photo. We're gonna need to do some like photo doctoring, but I think this will work. I'm gonna go all the way down. Okay. And then I think one of the head photos that I took. Oh well, they have the tail. I think I'm gonna take another photo for the tail. Okay. Hang on. Whoops, stop that. Okay. Tail photo. I need a tail photo. Okay, that'll work. Okay. Yeah, tail photo. Okay, we're gonna doctor this photo. So, I need this to be smaller. Okay, I think I want the dragon photo in the back to be bigger. Okay, and then okay. I want to make it look like I'm riding the dragon. So I want to be able to like have the legs go off to the side. Although I have to be careful doing it this way. Because if I like overlay it and drop it, then it would, Actually, maybe should I make like 2 layers to this maybe? Maybe I should make 2 layers to it. Is it still cut? It is still cut. Okay. Maybe I should make 2 layers. did that. I just have to figure out how to do it. Too late. I'm gonna hide one. Okay. So maybe what we should do is first position Rebbi, and I'm gonna erase. I'm gonna erase. Just so I can see what I'm doing. And I have to erase where the dragon's head is. Which is kind of hard to tell where it is. Like, where does the dragon's head meet the body in this photo? I don't actually know. Okay, it's like, ooh, okay. In that case, I already messed up. No. Man, graphic design is my passion. Where is it again? Okay, like, ooh. In that case, I already messed up. Again. Like this. Well, if that's where the body is, then I actually might want to like move this down some more. And then erase. Let me do that later. Okay. Like that? Does it look like I'm running him? Wee! Okay, and then I just wanna... I have a second one. This is the one. I'm gonna put it over here. So that way, if I'm positioning the legs, then it won't get in the way of the first one. Yeah. He's sitting on his snout. Did I not do it right? Oh yeah, that's true. His head's actually back here too. It's so hard to tell. His whole body is the same color. I will fix. Where does his head end up here? Where does it end? Okay, I think this is his top horn. This is his top horn. I think. Question mark. It's hard to tell. Okay. Behind that top horn, yeah. Top horn? horn. Eh? So this is his nose, and then this is his horn, and then I think this is his horn. Is there anything else? Because I'm pretty sure like this is his back, this is his back, this is his back. The one you were pointing at. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I play Skyrim and fight dragons all the time, but I guess you never notice where exactly his head and stuff ends and stuff until you are trying to figure it out. Like this? Like that? Like this? Like this? Clean it up just slightly more if I can. Like this? Does this look better? I guess I'll start on the legs while we figure out if we like that or not. Okay. We're gonna very carefully cut them out. I might cut some of the leg away. Okay, let me see. I think that the leg would meet like just about here, I think. Okay, okay. And then I'll get the other one. And I think that would meet around here, I think. I'm just trying to get the placement close enough that it looks natural. And then I'll have to erase some of the legs because they're covering the face. Okay, get rid of that. I'm gonna erase extra Rebbi. And then we clean up the leg placement. And maybe make the legs a little smaller. No, then they won't be accurate to the body size because these are the legs are. This is just what my leg size are. This is just what the size is. Okay, wait, where does his jaw start? Where does his lower jaw start? Like that? Like this? Like this? It's not too bad, actually. Just below the top of your boot. Oh. Oh. Like here. Like this? Okay, and then on this side, probably 2. Like this? Fork! What do you guys think? I was actually gonna do this with a wolf, but then a dragon attacked and I went with that instead. I think that looks good. Yeah! Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and merge the one Rebbi layer with the legs. So now it's all one layer. And we should figure out coloring and shading before we try to worry about positioning. So let me see. Color adjustment curve. I might make her a little bit. I might make Rebbi a bit darker. She kind of blends in a bit more. Make her look darker and grittier. But that kind of just looks like bad photo editing. Perfect, guys. I think we got it. Maybe just like here, just like there, like not too dark. I'm trying to make Rebbi look like she's part of Skyrim, but I think I probably won't look like I fit in, no matter what. Maybe. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You think it's good? Really good, even. You think so? Yeah, this is probably pretty close. It's probably as close as we can get. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and merge it with the dragon layer. Unless we should do some coloring with the dragon. I don't think so, though. Maybe we can make it bigger? Oh, oops, hang on. I forgot to hold shift while I did that. I like the idea, but I feel like it needs more. I don't know what to do with it. It could desaturate the Rebbi a tad bit. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Because Skyrim is more muted. Hang on, I have to go back to the point where Rebbi is a separate layer. Okay, there we go. Where's my saturation filters? Probably color. How do I just change the saturation? Or desaturate? I don't want that much desaturation though. How do I just adjust it? Because this is like brightness and general color. It's in the same color adjustment filters. Is it? It's in color adjustment curves? Well, there is the one here that says desaturate. Can I adjust this? Because it automatically applies like all desaturation. Can I adjust it? I don't understand. I don't understand this filter. I don't understand. I'm using Krita. This will be really easy in Metaband. It's just for hard grail creation. Then what am I looking for? Which one should I be using? Because color adjustment curves doesn't seem to be working. I have no idea how to help you then. Good luck. Bruh! I'm not gonna worry about it then. Because I don't think it looks terrible. I just have to blend it entirely. If we don't know how to do it, then we don't know how to do it. I wonder if I should do something with the dragon though. Please adjust color adjustment curves for dragon. Cute. Here we go. This is perfect. I don't know what program you were using. I just know it's Krita. Most Q-shift tools have a saturation slider. That one did not. And this one also just shows like black and white. It doesn't show the RGBA. There we go. There we go. Yeah. In adjustment curves, one of the drop downs for saturation, you can click the line to add more nodes to drag. Yeah, usually when I do that, I mess it up though. And drop down. Oh, saturation. Oh. Okay, let me try desaturating Rebbi. And saturation. Like this? I guess it's desaturated, but I don't know if it necessarily looks better. I don't think it looks better. It just looks different. I really don't think I should worry about it. I don't think it's a huge deal. We have other thumbnails to make. It's been 3 hours and we're still doing this one. Oops, I just chose to duplicate it. Don't duplicate it. Okay. Merge with layer below. No, I don't want to worry about saturation. Let's just try to get this thumbnail put together. We should decide how we want it to be organized and if there's anything else we want to add. It'd be so cool. Wait. I could add the buckler. I could add the buckler and the sword and make it look like I'm a warrior. Hang on. Iron war axe. Hang on. And then a buckler. Hang on. I'm gonna look like a freaking dragon warrior. Yeah. Okay. Okay, there's that one. And then I'm going to flip this. Yeah. We just have to make it look like a thumbnail. If it doesn't look like a thumbnail, then I can't keep it, unfortunately. Okay, there's that. And then we just do the buckler. I feel like the buckler is gonna be the harder one, because it goes over more of the head again. And now I have to do this all over again. Me. I think most of this will end up getting erased though. Oopsie. Okay. What do you think? It doesn't look like a thumbnail though, it just looks like a badly edited image. Yeah. Nice scale. Yeah, we look really cool. Yeah. And by we, I guess it just made me. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if I should adjust it. Color adjustment curves. I might want to make them like. Really like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We have to make it look more like a thumbnail. It doesn't really look like a thumbnail. The previous one looks like a thumbnail. Yeah, we have to make this one look like a thumbnail. Oh, you know what we should add? Hang on. Yeah! We can add flowers! Flowers. Yeah, bubbles. This does not look as nice though as the previous one. It still looks really messy. I'm scanning through my thumbnail ideas in my head right now. brain's too overwhelmed to think. It's too overwhelming. Okay, I have an idea. I think I have an idea. Okay, I have an idea, I think. So, what I want to do, or I'll see. Okay, and then maybe, no. Yes. Okay. I was thinking maybe I could put like a red circle. Like it's a closer window. But I feel like this isn't that much of a difference between these two. Like it's not that small. Is it really that small? It's not that small. This needs to be organized better. Wait. Maybe instead of this. Okay, wait about that. Okay, maybe instead, let me make this with my dragon a little bit bigger. What if we then just put all the bubbles on this side? Like I can add more flowers. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like all the ideas that I'm having aren't that great. I hate it. I thought this idea was really funny. Let me see. Because my original idea, I think I'm just straying from the original idea too much. My original idea, okay, my original idea was gonna be something more like, we call filter? Motion blur? What if we duplicate this? Okay, and then what if, I don't know if this will work out, but I'm gonna try something. Okay, so that should be gone. Okay. So then what if I'm gonna try something. It's not bad. Okay, wait, maybe this could work. I just need the window to just be smaller? No. Okay. Let me try again. Okay. Yeah, add like a bit of motion blur to it. Nothing super obvious, nothing too obvious. And I want some of those like motion action lines. I don't know if Krita has those. I know Metaband can add them. They're like jagged lines that go all over. They go all around the outside. Not jagged, but like, I'm not sure how to describe them. It's like an effect. I'm not sure how to do it. I get what you mean. Yeah, can Krita do that? I want to make it look more like an action shot. Unfortunately, I can only use clip stereo paint. No! There's enhancing. Emboss? No. Edge detection. Other? Random noise. What does that do? Oh! No thanks. Tools? No. It's a filter on Metabang. I don't know. I think this is like a good placement for it. I just feel like it needs something. It needs something. What does it need? Do you guys have any ideas? Something that'll make this feel more like a thumbnail. Something that'll make it pop. And I'm debating red circles or red arrows or just something like that. I think the positioning is good. I think even the motion blur around the edges is good. It's actually pretty cool. The motion blur around the edges is pretty cool. It blends in so seamlessly. You know? So you get a little bit of blur. It feels like there's a little action, but like the Rebbi and the dragon's face are uncovered. Man. It needs something to look like a thumbnail. It needs something. Skyrim logo maybe? No, we're not doing logos. No. The first one doesn't have a logo, so now none of them are gonna have a logo. Think like really obnoxious thumbnail ideas. Something akin to the first one. I'm going on to YouTube. Let me see. I need something more obnoxious than what's showing up on my feed. I don't know. It's not dynamic enough. It needs something. Choo-choo. It needs something. I don't know what it needs, but it needs something. It needs something. I'm desperately scrolling on the YouTube homepage looking for ideas. What if I just look up Skyrim on YouTube? What are people doing with their thumbnails? There's a lot of big text, bright colors, blown out images, big text, oversaturated colors. Flipping upside down, that's not going to fix it, no. No. I feel like I wish there was more emphasis on like the face. Cause this just doesn't pop enough as a thumbnail. It needs something. Nah, some of the ideas are too shitposty. We're not making an internet meme, we're making a thumbnail. Even if it has internet meme energy. the first one was so nice because it had the shitposty energy and looked like a thumbnail. But like this one needs something. It needs something that makes it look like a thumbnail. Okay, what are my usual thumbnail ideas? Sometimes I do a border. I don't know if a border is right. Sometimes I add red circles. But that's what I was thinking before. Of like, oh, if I made like a circle where her face was closer up, then that could work, but it doesn't look enough like a thumbnail. I almost wonder if I should try to work on this in my spare time now. How much time have I spent on this one thumbnail? Well, isn't this the last thumbnail I have to make? Yeah, actually, this is the last thumbnail we're making. So it's not the worst thing in the world if we take more time on it. Because we did make all the other ones already. But it just doesn't look like a thumbnail. This just looks like I'm edited into a screenshot. I need something to make it look like a thumbnail. I think it's just not in focus enough. Because thumbnails need to be like easy to see, eye-catching, eye-pop-y. I feel like this just isn't eye-popping enough. It's not eye-catching enough. It doesn't pop enough. I'm gonna merge these layers together. One idea we could try. Okay, let me see. And so we're gonna duplicate that layer. I'm gonna move this down here. And then I'm gonna tilt it. Not tilt it. It's just straight line. Okay, and then maybe with this. Oh, whoops, wrong tool. It's not bad. I was thinking maybe we could like have like a window that's closer and then add like a border. Perhaps. Man. We put so much work into this. I'd hate to have to throw it out and think of something else, but I'm starting to wonder if we're just gonna need a totally different idea. Nah, this is too much. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Nothing is working! Maybe zoom in a bit more. And I think the positioning's pretty good as it is. I don't know. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep one layer where it is now, and we'll screw around with another layer and see if we can find something. Okay, like I guess actually that doesn't look too bad. Coin for fun. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for the $2 for fat beak bug. I'm not that big. I feel like I've lost all my brain cells. I've used up all of them trying to work on this. What other filters can we use? Artistic. Oil paint. That won't go away. Oh, there we go. That's cute. That's cute. It's not what I want to do, but it's cute. Edge detection? There's blur. I feel like I kind of want to do like an extreme blur effect. But like not on the face or like the dragon's head. Like more than we previously have done. What does gradient map do? What is this? It's like a color thing. I don't know what that does. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm just stopping by for a second before I drive home. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good rest of your day, too. We're gonna be sitting here dying, trying to work on this thumbnail for like 10 million more years. I think the problem is that the first one was so good, not only because it was funny and out there, but because it references a specific moment in the game, and this one's not really doing that. But I can't say for any specific things we're gonna do in like a second stream. Like I know things that happen in Skyrim, but I don't know what I'm gonna be in the mood to do. That's where I thought an idea like this would work well. I think it just needs to have like more motion to it. I almost wonder if I should save it and then swap it over to Metabang where I know the tools and stuff more. Maybe there. Maybe if I did it there. Maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure. Could work. But I don't think I have a motherfucking like window in my OBS. It needs something. It needs something. What does it need? I forgot to add in the tail. I forgot to add in the tail. I went and took like a specific tail photo. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world if it's not there, but I was gonna add in the tail. I was gonna add it in, and now I'd have to go back quite a few steps to add it in. Guys, I don't know. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I don't know how to make more of a thumbnail. I'm stuck. I feel like the dragon's head also doesn't pop enough. I feel like it doesn't. Is there a way that I could fix that without having to go back? Maybe. Yeah, my head is starting to hurt from thinking so hard. I don't know. I might just have to finish this one off stream. I really don't know what to do with it. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. Oh well, oh well. Yeah, I'll probably finish this one off stream, I think. I figured out an interesting way to emulate the zoom like blur, but it is manual. How do you do that? I wish I knew how to like do more in-depth editing and stuff for thumbnails. There's people on here who can do really cool stuff. I don't know how they do that stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling hopelessly stuck on this one. Yeah, I'll probably just have to finish it myself. I'm not sure. I'll finish it my own time. I'll experiment with it. I'll see what I can come up with. Yeah. Okay. The duplicate layout. Search for the blend smear brush. Set the brush size huge. Set brush opacity to like 20 to 50%. Drag outwards. Set the duplicate layer opacity down. There's a lot of steps. Ah, my head! My head's already hurting and that just made it worse. I don't even know where that brush is in here. Blender smear brush. I don't know what these brushes. I don't know how to even see what they're called. There's no name on them, it's just pictures. Nah, I'll just finish it in my own time. I'll just have to finish it in my own time. Yeah, I'll try to do something with it after stream. I feel like I'm pushing myself to run out of energy trying to finish it now, and we have another stream later, so I definitely shouldn't be pushing myself too hard. I tried hovering over it, didn't show. I really don't want to work on it anymore right now. Okay, so yeah, I guess we're gonna go ahead and say that is the end of the thumbnail making. Yeah, we got our first one. Well, technically this is our second one. I just kind of reopened it. I used the same project file to make the second one, so 1 and 2 right here. And we have the Cursed Hollows. I really like this one. I think this one turned out very, very well. I think this is one of the better ones that we made. Very good. Yeah. We have the Skyrim one. This one's just too good. This one's just too good. and then whatever the frick I end up doing with this one, I'll figure it out. Honestly, I wonder if we really should just leave it as it is. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. Maybe this is honestly fine as is. Is there a blur brush actually? Can I just like have a blur brush? God, I don't know what any of these brushes are. Just a blur brush. I'm having my mouse over it. Yeah, nothing's happening. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. I'm giving up! Where's Krita? Give rid of it! I don't want to see Krita ever again! No, I'm not looking! No! I'm tired of Krita. I want to do anything else. I've been working for like 3.5 hours. No! Yeah, I'll just do something with it after. Yeah, I'll take a look at my own time and see what I can do with it. I'll do something after. Yeah, thank you for all the great ideas and helping me put the thumbnails together. I wonder if YouTube will be happy with that thumbnail. I have no idea. We're gonna have to see. I don't know what to replace it with if YouTube is like, no. I'm sure it's fine though. There's no blood. It's not graphic. It's totally edited. Hasn't other people ever put something like that, like really edited thumbnails? I feel like I've seen people do similar things, like with like limbs lopped off and stuff in thumbnails, depending on the game. I think it should be fine. Should be fine. And I feel ya. I stuck myself in the studio for 10 hours yesterday to speedrun a cover. Now I just want to chill for 3 weeks. Yeah, like I feel like I just had a great rest day yesterday, but I'm feeling so like my head is hurting so much, and I feel so stressed out from trying to work on this thumbnail now. And now I feel like I need another vacation day already. Which I guess I'm taking tomorrow off, but like, you know, oh well, yeah. Later's gonna be a really nice, chill Minecraft stream, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be chill. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah. And I will figure out what to do with this thumbnail. It's still open on my tablet screen, mocking me. I'll figure out what to do with it. Maybe honestly, maybe I will just use it as is. I still feel like it needs something, especially compared to the first Skyrim thumbnail. I think that's the thing, is the first one is so edited. It's so like, you know, it's so like, you know, like it's so much that this one kind of feels like it's not nearly as much, you know. It feels like it doesn't match. you know. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. I hope you guys had a really great time with me though. And I really appreciate all the great thumbnail ideas. Yeah! I should probably go ahead and go take a few hours. Yeah. You're still here for a minute. Oh yeah, I guess so. I was about to end off, but I guess I'm still here for a minute. Yeah. I need to get the waiting rooms up and schedule all my going live tweets and stuff. I've started scheduling them in advance so that way they're always consistently up, and I think it's a really nice system that's been working well for me. So I'm very happy about that. Yeah. Just got home, you're the best. Thank you, Catherine. I hope you had a great day. Yeah, very great day so far. Thanks for being... No, thanks for coming. Yeah. It's probably a good timing too anyway, because now I have to pee again. Probably gonna drink water earlier. Oh well. Yeah, but we are streaming again. In like a few hours. It's like 3 p.m. PST. So that's in like 4 or so hours. Yeah, we will be streaming again today. So I will get to see, well, I hope I get to see as many of you guys as I can. I know some of you guys are EU time, and that might not be doable for EU Bravos. But I hope I get to see as many of you as I can, like, you know, like whoever can make it. Yeah. And thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for hanging with me today. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna go use the bathroom and probably get some food. I've not eaten yet today, so I should probably do that. Yeah, thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming. Thank you. This was another really great thumbnail making stream. I was laughing so hard earlier. I think we made some really great thumbnails this time around. Yeah, thank you. I will see you guys later, okay? Yeah. Bye-bye.